Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Harbinger League 3.0. I guess it's not really 3.0 anymore, right? It's like 3.0 dot something, like 3.0 dot 4 or something like that. There have been a few incremental patches since since the release 1 month ago. And it's kind of crazy. It's already 1 month into the league. But I mean, Harbinger League, I've been enjoying it. If anything, I've been enjoying the Fall of Oriath stuff. All the new maps and things like that. I don't know if Harbingers really made that big of a difference in terms of my gameplay. But as always, you know, changes in the meta and all that do make a difference. Now, last episode, I believe I had killed Calm, and I was like, next time we'll do the Reso, and then we'll do Malachi. And I was kind of playing off stream, just casually playing, and like 20 minutes passed, and before I knew it, I somehow managed to get into Act 5 Slave Pens. So that part, you know, got cut off a little bit. Apologies. We are currently using a Jeffrey's Baptism, still using Sunder. Auras are Herald of Ash and Clarity. Still going with the Gold Rim, and not too many changes overall. Damage is, you know, really good, I have to say. One hit KOs. That's what I'm all about right now. One Punch Man. Yeah, let's just continue leveling like this. And I mean, the idea is to just try and cruise through the leveling process with as little investment as possible. And by that I mean, let's try and just get stuff out of the stash. I don't really want to go out of my way to purchase leveling gear. Especially when I know, you know, once I'm done with this, I won't be using it again until, you know, the next character. So what's the point? I don't make that many characters every league. So hopefully just the guild stash and our own stash would be enough. I haven't really checked what's new in there. I know that Lestat, I assume it's Lestat, somebody has been adding a lot of gear into the guild stash. And I've just been like picking and choosing. I'm like, oh, this one's good. Like this one potentially, you know, this one could help me level. So we went from, you know, like a two-handed sword to the White Swing Axe, and now we're on Jeffrey's Baptism, which, by the way, is really good for the mid-game. Because typically you find that in the mid-game you're really starting to lack a lot of damage. Because it's around these levels, you know, 40 to 60, that you're looking for like a reliable weapon to take you into maps. Hey, Lazita, how's you doing, man? How are you doing? Soon, buddy. So like I said, you know, around level 40 to 60, you're looking for something a little bit more reliable. Whereas, you know, if your weapon isn't that good while you're level 20, 30, you know, after an hour or two, that'll come to pass, and, you know, you'll still get your levels. Maybe it'll be a little slower, but if you don't have decent damage here, it's a little bit harder. You could farm the Eternal Lab with your Dasher. Yeah, definitely could. Kind of want to level up this guy though. Yeah, I actually did farm the... Wait, when you say Eternal Lab with your Dasher, do you mean today is like a good day to farm it? Or what?
Fate will find you.
Utula. This guy.
Ha! After everything I've done, it took an Oriathan to get these slaves up off their shackled asses and fighting. I guess the Templar should have treated their lessers better than their slaves, eh? Well, blood isn't the only.
So this guy eventually joins Katava, huh?
Freedom. We can kill all the Templar mongrels we like.
Yeah, he's like a Katava follower. I never noticed that.
For freedom.
Oh no, just farming it. Yeah, I farm it every now and then. I've done it a few times already, actually, and overall, it's been pretty successful, I would say. But I don't know. On certain days, I just want to, you know, go and level up a new character, and that's probably the plan for today. Wow, this is actually a decent dagger, huh? Huh. I mean, not as good. I mean, what's the DPS of this thing? Hello? Do I not have my PoE trade macro open? Why would I do that? Let's see. PoE trade macro. What else is here? Let's see. Sell this, sell that, sell that. How's the ring? It's pretty bad. Okay, I might hold on to this dagger. It's probably not better than Jeffrey's. DPS is 107.1. This one is 183.6. Yeah, what a big difference. Never mind.
Talakura, savior.
Alright. Let's get through the leveling today. So I think for this week, let's see, what's happening? Well, today, Cook Serve Delicious got released, so I kind of want to play a little bit of that later. And then after that, obviously PoE, but maybe Friday, I'll try and get a little bit of Divinity 2 going. I believe that's when the release is, right? I'd be pretty down to play that. I've been looking forward to it, actually. And looking at all the trailers and stuff, it's been looking pretty good. I wanted to hold out during early access just because things could change so much. Not that I'm not particularly against early access. I mean, I think it's pretty silly, like if the game isn't completed yet, why buy it? But at the same time, if you're hyped for the game and you really want to play it and you're willing to go through like all the fine print, you know, like you're warned ahead of time. This is early access. You know, the game isn't fully available yet. Things are bound to change. And if you're able to handle that, and you're not gonna be like, oh, this company making me pay for their games, early access, then I mean it's supply and demand. Lots of people are willing to do it, and it's the same with PoE, right? Like technically, when I did closed beta, it was early access. Game wasn't complete. You had to pay $10 for a key. This was a while ago, and I still did it because the game seemed fun, and I believed in what they could have done. So I guess I'm okay with that. But with Divinity, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm excited, but not enough to like buy the game ahead of time, play it once, through early access, and play it again in full release. But now that it's coming out in release, I kind of want to play it. So maybe on Friday, we'll be playing some Divinity. And I kind of want to spread it out a little bit more because, in the last few months, or the way the stream is typically structured, there's a lot of focus on PoE. And not to say it's a bad thing. I love this game and all, but I do want to add some variety. Especially once we get to, like low tide for the season, which is like, almost halfway through it. Everyone's figured out their builds, they're moving on to new games and stuff. In my case, I'm still playing PoE, but I don't know, it feels like because I play so much PoE, I don't get the chance to play other games, and I feel a little bit deprived. So, not to say that I'll, complete other games, but at the very least, I want to play them a bit, either on stream or off stream. So that's basically my roundabout way of saying Friday, probably gonna do Divinity. And I say probably because, I don't know, I think my fiance wants to do something. I can't remember if it's Friday or Saturday. And as always, there'll be a stream tomorrow. And that'll be just PoE. And tonight, a little bit of PoE. Get into Act 6. And then, actually, I'm sure I can do Act 6, but I don't know if I can do it in this one episode. But yeah, get into Act 6. And then, maybe some Cook Serve Delicious. That'd be fun. I would be down for that. I feel like the stream is lagging. I can kind of see a lot of drop frames. I don't understand why. I don't know what's happening today. I mean, if it lags, it lags. My internet has been really wonky these last few days. I can't describe it, man. At the very least, I'm quite sure the video recording is fine on YouTube. So if things, go to complete shit, at least that's available. Alright. To be honest, I'm on just like cruise control mode right now. Or on autopilot is what I meant to say. Because, like, I don't even know where I'm going. What am I doing? I want to go down here, get damage. I know about that. I don't know why. The internet has been, like, spiking. For, like, the last 2 or 3 days. It makes no sense. Explain? Alright. Like right now, there's no... What? Hold on. I need to deal with this, because this stream is bothering me. Is it the bitrate? Is that what's happening? I'll lower the bitrate. But for some reason, my internet just stops functioning. I actually think it's my system. I haven't restarted. I have this bad habit of never restarting the computer. And I think over time, like, there's like some performance degradation over time. And, you know, the computer would be on for like a week at a time. And the only time it restarts is like during the updates, like those Windows updates that they force onto you every week. It's like every Tuesday or something, right? Ooh, nice. I was watching a video the other day, like 2 days ago. I live in Toronto, and there's this it was just some dude on the highway, and he missed his exit. So what he proceeded to do was, instead of just getting off on the next exit, he stops his car, puts his car on reverse, and reverses onto the exit. Like, I don't know what the thought process for this was. I was watching the video and I'm just like, this guy's about to get hit, you know? Like, someone has to hit. If anything, he deserves to get hit, okay? What he's doing is just so wrong, he needs to be taught a lesson. Or he needs to get ticketed. I wanted that sweet, sweet karma, but it was just a video of this guy. And the really crazy thing is, you would think that if he were to reverse in that situation, at least he would do it like quickly. You know what I mean? Like, just get it over with. This guy took his sweet ass time reversing, because he had already passed the exit by like a good, you know, like 100, 200 meters. That's like 100, 200 meters. What is that? That's like 30 feet. And so he passed the exit by quite a bit of different distance already. So he decides, you know what? I'm gonna back up real slow. That way it's probably safer. So this guy took, I watched the video. He took 1.5 minutes to back onto the highway exit. And this entire time, like, cars are passing him and like I don't know if they're honking at him. I didn't watch it with sound. I watched it at work actually. And I'm just like, this guy, where did they find people like this? Who in their right mind thinks that's okay? Like, I was just so perplexed. You know, if this was in the animal kingdom, natural selection would have killed that guy off a long time ago. But I mean, he got away with it. There was no, like, they didn't get his license plate number, he didn't get anything, right? So I'm sure he just drove off scot-free and was like, oh, well, that was a stupid thing to do, but whatever, man. YOLO. That pisses me off, dude. The fact that people can get away with that kind of shit. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to get to the Chamber of Innocence. I don't know which way it is exactly, but... Wait, frightened citizen? Can I kill him? Can you damage the citizens? I guess not. I never noticed them before, actually. Ow, these guys hurt. You know what? Playing as a Sunder character and actually fighting these Spectral Throw guys, like you can feel the salt building up. Because your attack speed is so slow, and you're winding up to do your giant ass hit, and these Spectral Throw guys just stun you out of your animation, and that's triggering, man. Like, I would get tilted if you had a slow attack speed build and some dude just like stunned you all the time. Oh my god, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Alright, what's happening?
Too much clutter.
What's happening? Let's move this stuff over. Like this. Why am I doing this? Why do I even want that J chopper? I don't. But I will go back to sell. Get some alteration charts. Make it worth my while. Let's take a, I don't know, Stib Knight.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
I thought you was gonna say we do this for the lols.
You need something?
The lols. Sell. I went to play badminton. Basically, I play it just like recreationally at a school gym, and it's like the second week of school, so badminton, the badminton club started.
Talakura.
And so I hadn't played all summer, and now like both my wrists, even my left forearm, I don't know what happened. Like both my forearms are just super sore. The hell? I didn't even do that much. Oh, but it feels like it's like you went rock climbing or something. I guess I gripped the racket way too hard. Like I'm not a good player. I just play for fun, but everything is just super sore. Oh my god. It makes no sense, man. One second. I'm getting a lot of drop frames. I don't understand. I really don't. Templar Quartz entrance. Alright. This is what I'm looking for. What's the time? 21 minutes? I think I'm making good progress. Obviously, you can kind of see, like, the DPS or the clear speed has started to taper off a little. And that's just because, you know, I'm not really upgrading the weapons, right? I just pick a unique item and I stick with it for a while. Whereas, I think the way GGG meant for you to level is to, or like all games really, it's like incrementally get better weapons and whatnot. Spend your currency. But, you know, that's what I'm not doing here. Alright, let's find... Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna fight Innocents, just because my attack speed is so slow. I feel like I'm gonna get caught by all his stuff. And I can't really tank him. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch to a different weapon? Like, the way we're spec'd, we're really good at damage over time. Like poison, ignites. You can kind of see if they bleed or if they ignite. There's like a lot of DOT on them. But, oh no, I shouldn't be leveling Spirit Offering. Shoot. Spirit Offering. Level 9 requires 41. That's probably good enough. I should stop leveling it. Because I want to attach it to cast when damage taken. And, too high level won't trigger that often, so... Same thing with Desecrate. I should stop leveling both of those gems, actually. I mean, I'm leveling my gems ahead of time, just so that when it's time to use it, I don't have to worry about, you know, waiting for everything to level, but... So the one downside, actually, of rolling to a new character is I never really finished the level 90 challenge, and I never did the level 20 gem challenge either. So that is actually a bit of a problem, because I do have the intention of trying to finish it eventually. At the same time though, we still have a month and a half left before the end of the league. We're only halfway through it. So there's still time. The problem with the Charged Dash character is that it's so flimsy in the red maps. I don't think I built him to be all that tanky, or built her to be all that tanky. So all the experience I gain whenever I try to do like a decently rolled red map, I just get one-shotted, or like I die all the time with that new character, and I was like, you know what, I'm dying way too much, I need to stop. I need to like play something else. Now you might be asking, well, Emnix, if you die a lot in red maps, why don't you just like, you know, do yellow maps, or, you know, run less dangerous red maps, or you know, there's a lot of things you can do. And that is true. But where's the fun in that, man? You know, you make a character and take it as far as you can, and if it starts to suck, then you're like, you know what, this is probably... It's not that it's not that I get bored of the character. I'm just like, you know what, I've done enough. I'm happy with where he is at. I could probably take him further, but maybe later. I was reading a Reddit thread today. Someone was complaining about Veil Pact, or not even Veil Pact, just Life Leech. They're like, is it just me, or has all the defenses been getting like worse and worse? Like the defense mechanics getting worse and worse every single league. Like before you could use, like armor was always shit, evasion wasn't the greatest, but at least ES worked. But now they nerfed ES and all you have left is Leech. It's bullshit. This game sucks. I don't even want to play anymore. Every build, no diversity. Leech, 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 Veil Pact, Veil Pact, Veil Pact, Veil Pact. Right? And then someone actually made a pretty good point, which was like, endgame bosses, you need the sustainability, right? You need to have the effective HP, you need the sustainability, which is why you have Veil Pact, so that you can take a big hit and not die. And then you need to leech back enough life to not die to the second big hit. However, with armor, evasion, whatever, you can still do your end game stuff. Plenty of people have like run bosses without Veil Pact, and then the one thing that got me that I thought was kind of funny was the guy said, "You just have to play the game," which is like kind of hilarious, because a lot of people complain about, oh, I miss the good old days of PoE. And then they find, I mean, that's the point of playing a min-max game. You're trying to min-max, but they find the path of least resistance, and they're like, everything else is shit. Clear speed meta is one example, right? You don't have the clear speed, everything else is shit. Like, why would you play anything else? And now it's like Veil Pack meta or Leech meta. I mean, Leech was always good in endgame builds. That's undeniable. But everything else, it's not shit. You know, all the other defensive mechanics, a lot of stuff in the game, it's not shit. It's just not as good as something else. And it's not that you can't play the game with them. It's like you just have to play well. Like maybe there's more risk to it. Maybe you have to play slower. Whatever it is, you can still do it. But I feel like I agree with the sentiment that a lot of people just want to like hold one button and like, you know, watch fucking Suits while they kill the Shaper. It can't always be like that. If you want that, fine. Veil Pack. You don't have a choice. Actually, you probably do have a choice. Like maybe some block builds can do that too. Where you just AFK, hold a button, kill things. But there are plenty of builds where, you know, you have to dodge and duck and dip and wrenches are flying at you. And you know, if you just have some decent maneuvering, or if you just play the game, you can still get pretty far. You can get into red maps, maybe not Uber at Siri, maybe not Shaper. You can probably get pretty far. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, this is not Shaper viable, or this is not even endgame viable. There are a lot of endgame viable builds. Maybe it's just not as fast. Like, these days, the definition of endgame viable seems to be pretty strict, man. It's like endgame viable means I can kill everything in like 2 minutes without ever dropping to 50% HP, without ever dying. Like, there are builds that maybe, you know, it takes a couple portals to clear a map. You still cleared it. You didn't die. People are like, ah, that's too slow. That's not viable. What the fuck, man? That's not true, you know? Sometimes you just gotta play the game. Now, I shouldn't be saying that because I never actually get into the true endgame. But at the same time, my builds are shit and I know it. So, I don't know, like, it's doable. Maybe just every now and then, you know, you die. Which kind of sucks, especially in hardcore. Or losing all that EXP in softcore. But, you know, if you build your character, if you take your time, if you put in the investment. Like a lot of time the argument is like, the investment isn't worth it. I could spend just as much money and make like a Berserker Dark Pack build and I would be 10 times more successful. That is true. But that doesn't mean your build doesn't work. Just you need to put more work into it. And unless you're trying to be the best player and make the most money, if you're just trying to have fun, you can have fun with other builds. I don't know. Sometimes... Oh, shit! This dude. Always... He tricks me, man. He's tricky. Gotta be careful, especially with my low attack speed. Yeah, when he hits me with one of those, at least I have enough HP to not get absolutely wrecked by him. Okay, let's play this like how we're supposed to play it, which is, you know, you dodge this shit. Yes, yes. God Emperor of Eternity. He has such a cool name. I am Innocence, God Emperor of Eternity. This is my brother. Oh, what's his name? He must have a sick name. Look at him. He's in like all black, everything. Oh, hey, my name is Sin. Hey, my name is Jeff. Alright. We're almost through it. Honestly, it's taking longer than I expected. I expected better. But maybe it's about time that I started thinking about ailments. You know? Maybe not. I would need like some decent daggers. Or claws, which I don't think I have. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! I couldn't move out of the way! Ugh. I even saw it coming. I'm like, yo, he's winding up. I gotta get out of there. And... just too slow, man. Okay, I gotta stay further away, I think. Oh my god. Stop. Ah! If I do this, is it faster? It's not. Okay, I'll just stay further back. Whatever. I am not okay with this anymore. This is a little painful. Like, if I can bleed more consistently, I'd be okay with this. But I cannot. And maybe it's time to add chance to bleed here. Oh no, it is there. Alright. Alright, dude. Just... whatever you do, don't slam me. That's all I ask. Like, sure, you can do that. I'll just hide here. Man, 4K HD, I was in a call. Heck yeah, man. Alright, almost. Almost got. Oh my god!
Too much clatter.
Should keep Tarbricks.
Alright. Alright. Well, welcome back, Olizita. The stream is lagging, man. Stream is lagging and I don't understand why. It bothers me so much. Oh, is the Viper Strike jewel in here? Please, 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 please. No? No? Man. Man. Fine, let's take, I don't know. First snow.
Once Kitava has gobbled up every scrap of Oriathan flesh, sucked every Oriathan bone.
I thought it was my
dry
internet,
and
but you
marrow,
seem to be
he'll turn
collaborating
his
with the cause.
for freedom.
Here is kind of bad, so sometimes it lags. No, there's something wrong with my internet. I'm gonna up the bit rate. Here, how about that? That'll do the trick. Like, it's spiking for some reason. I'm dropping a lot of frames. I don't understand. Like,
Freedom comes to those who.
gonna restart my computer later, but maybe not today. It's gonna be a short stream today, anyways. Oh, what's the DPS here? 139. Nope. Got him. Oh, Zeta, where are you at, by the way? I might have asked you this, but I think I've forgotten. Viper. Strike. Dang it. Dang it all to hell. Alright, do I have a decent weapon I could use? Oh, Blood Reaper. 50% chance for bleeding. I mean, that's not the worst. What's the DPS on it? 269.1. Ornament of the East. Oh, what's this? Oh, this thing's like 184 DPS. It's 183. But you cannot... oh, you cannot Viper Strike with axes, huh? I want a Viper Strike, dog. I'm in Colombia, but I live in Bogota. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Slither Pinch. Trigger Word of Flames on hit. Marilene's Fallacy. No, that is definitely not what I'm looking for. Is there anything in my stash that I could potentially use? Oh, come on. Come on, I need something. Daddy needs a new weapon. I mean, Mortem Morsu is always an option. Stick Viper Strike onto this thing. I mean, it's right there. Let's give it a try. Spirit Offering, Wither. We add this. Spell Totem Desecrate. Let's put Desecrate here. Let's put Spell Totem. Why do I want Spell Totem? Oh, for Wither. Okay. What else do I have? Fidelitas Spike, Red Beak, Lakishu's Blade. Socketed by level 1 multi-strike. Oh, but it's a Blood Play. 60.5 DPS, 105 DPS. The DPS is so low. I don't know if I can justify this. Maybe I'll wait for Prismatic Eclipse. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll wait for Prismatic. I'm level 42. That's pretty far away, actually. I just want a new weapon, man. This is what I mean. You need like a decent weapon in a mid game to carry you through. Oh, I guess we'll stick with this. Forget it. Jack the Hatchet. Oh, that's high level. Alright. Chamber of Innocence. Back out. Oh wait, no. Is it this way? This way. What have you done?
What in damnation have you done?
You've destroyed him, and yet I hear the voice of innocence, begging for our forgiveness, asking for our help.
Doesn't it suck to be this dude, Bannon? He like shows up, becomes the new avatar for Innocence, and then just like proceeds to get like sacrificed for the sake of Innocence. Like, it's like the ultimate spoiler, man. You get all excited about Bannon. It's like, oh, he's like the new dude. And then he's like, oh, actually, goodbye. You know, for the good of the world or whatever. But like, his screen time is so short. It's not fair. Alright, anyways. The pack size here is so small. Let's go. I definitely do not want to fight Kitava like this. Don't want to do it. Can't do it. Has to be a better way. Has to be a better way. What's the better way? Better way is... What's the better way? Like, I need to attack faster. I'm not okay with this slow attack speed shit. It's really bothering me. 3.0 really hit the merchant. Yeah, yo. GGG nerfed the merchants in 3.0. It's like WoW Cataclysm. They just went, you know what? Fuck these guys. Nessa, bye. Like Groose, goodbye. Silk, go fuck a spider. Oh. And then who else? Who else? Like Kira got fucked. All the NPCs, man. What the hell happened? Nessa, Groose, Clarissa, Bannon. Yeah, seriously. I actually think this guy's so cool. Kato, Scholar of Light. You kill him and he becomes Kato, Defiler of Light. I don't know what it is about this guy. Just really like, oh, what's with all that damage? Just give me like a decently rolled sword. I would be okay with that. Yeah, that was something really awkward. I mean, they represent their animals and shit, but Silk was kind of sick, man. Yeah. I know. It made me feel funny in the wrong ways. It was just not cool, man. You can't do that to Silk. He was okay. He was like a swell dude, you know? He's like, I once rode a spider. Spiders are cool. And then he just took it too far. Like, spiders aren't that cool, dude. And he's like, the entire time, he's like, I am saving Arakaali. I can save her. I can change her. See, normally, and I know this is a little sexist, so don't take it the wrong way. But stereotypically, it's always like the woman who's like, I can change him. This time around is Silk. Alright. Oh, next level. Next zone. Ruin Square. Let's go. Well, let's say he was mostly driven by her lust. Let's just go with that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Was that line always there? I don't remember it last time around. Or in my first playthrough. I mean, I knew Utula was a dick. And I knew Utula was part of this shit, but I don't remember Utula saying this. I don't remember this line. The hell? Interesting. Alright. How do I kill Kitava? Sunder is not gonna cut it. It's just not. The attack speed is way too slow. Like, while I'm in the middle of this motion, I'm gonna get, like, nuked by Kitava. You just know it. There's gotta be a better way, man. Let me think. Let me think. What's the best way? Well, I have a bunch of nodes for two-handed melee weapons and damage over time. So I have insane damage over time. Ignite? Bleed? I mean, what are my options? Ignite, bleed, and poison.
Talamoana, warrior.
I mean, I would like to Viper Strike the dude, but I guess getting too close to him isn't a good idea either. Okay, say I don't Viper Strike him. What's left? Kinetic Blast? But that's not two-handed weapon. But all the other nodes would benefit. Chaos damage, physical damage, attack skills, ailments with attack skills. I also didn't find Utula the first time around. Yeah, I don't remember that. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. I need to think about how I want to kill Kitava. Oh, decisions. I'm level 40 something. Taproot. So I do have a Twizzle. Additional projectile. Additional projectile. So I can like kinetic blast and those socketed gems. So it's only a 3-link. That's not that good. How do I kill him? How do I kill you, my man? What do I have at my disposal? No. The Kishu's blade. No. Aurum Vorax. Maybe. Blood play? Get a bunch of bleed damage, but it doesn't stack. If I want it to stack, it has to be poison damage. Oh, okay. Here's an idea. Plus 2 level of socketed gems. Trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, I'm gonna level myself up to 43. I'm gonna get hemophilia. That's gonna give me extra chance to bleed, another 25%. Plus chance to bleed, that's 20, so 45% chance to bleed. And I'm gonna rely on that to kill Kitava. There you go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Yep, that's the plan. I've decided. Alright.
Yes.
Why is it so laggy? Holy crap. Holy crap. My latency's at 700. Hey, this mace is better than my Jeffrey's baptism. We're at that level, huh? What's the physical DPS? 159.9? This one is 163.2.
For freedom.
Wait. Why is my internet acting up? There shouldn't be anything to cause it, but it's happening.
Hello.
It's happening. I can't actually play like this. I have 400 latency.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Okay, well, it's been 52 minutes. I can call it an episode. Do I have the waypoint? Ruined Square? I just got the waypoint. Oh, it's better now. It's in-town latency that just goes to shit? I don't understand. Either way, I'm gonna call it an episode right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Soon.